It, so, with respect, it seems like you don't feel comfortable talking about Donald Trump.
Well, I don't feel comfortable coming on a program and being sort of a judger, if you will, of the two. I mean, I've got a job as chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee. We've got a committee meeting today where we're basically looking at whether the administration is trying to go straight to the UN Security Council and bypass the Senate on an important issue. And that's what I'm focused on. You guys wake up each day and you're focused on who shot John and political give and take. That's not what I'm focused on.
Well, how about this then? How about an easier, and Mike, you can take it, but do you have confidence in Donald Trump as commander-in-chief, especially as it pertains to foreign policy? I'll make it really broad and easy.
Well, again, look, neither of the campaigns, to my knowledge, have laid out much of anything that is specific relative to getting people back to work, growing our economy, dealing with the entitlement program, dealing with the massive debt, which is the greatest threat to our nation, dealing with any of these issues. And I think what the appropriate response for all of us is to, when these debates occur and people have to tease out these very specific issues, hopefully moderators are going to push that, then we can judge in the interim to try to make some assessment when those things have not been teased out. I've had no conversations with either candidate. My concern right now is we've got 4 or 5 months and an administration left with all kinds of instability around the world. We know that we are disrespected because people understand that no actions are going to be taken. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry, Mika.
Question. I have to be respectful, but I'm sorry. I just asked if you had confidence in Donald Trump as commander-in-chief as it pertains to foreign policy. That's pretty much a yes/no question.
Yeah. I think the candidate is certainly deepening in what Donald Trump is deepening in what he's throwing out. He's shaking up the foreign policy establishment, and I think we're going to have a much clearer sense of where he is as he moves ahead. But, you know, Mika, I've got a job to do here, and it's not to be the referee on a presidential campaign. You may get up every day, and this may be the only thing you think about.
It would just mean a lot to me.
What we're doing right now.
Bob, it would mean a lot to me if you had if you said, yes, I have full I would take you have great stature in the Senate. Yeah. You are chair of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. It would mean a lot to a lot of people if the answer to that question was yes. So I get that there isn't an answer. I'm going to hand it to Mike now. Explaining myself to you.
I got it. And look, I didn't come on this program to be that referee, but let me say, I do believe that Donald Trump is growing in his understanding of these issues.
Okay.
And I think that he's beginning to get more and more people around him that have a depth of understanding as to the complexities. And I'm watching this evolve.
Mike.
You know, and look, we'll all make our assessments, will we not, at the end of October and early November as to whether we have faith or not. But I'm seeing that deepen and evolve.